Hello, welcome to OCL Soundwave's newest podcast sequence, Splash with OCL. This sequence will provide you with what is happening at the Ocean County Library. Here today I have Sarah, Digital Selector Librarian 2 here at the Ocean County Library with me to talk about our digital services here we have at the library. How are you, Sarah?
I'm good. How are you today?
Good. So can you tell us a little bit of the different types of digital materials and services we offer here at the Ocean County Library?
We have so many different digital materials and services at the Ocean County Library. So basically the library can be wherever you are. We have the standard things like the audiobooks and the ebooks you would expect, but some other things that people might not know about are the comics. We have magazines, manga, and then in terms of streaming, we have movies and TV shows and music that you can stream. And then last but certainly not least, we also have access to fantastic online courses, and these can range from things like professional development courses to just learning a new skill like crocheting or coding.
So when it comes to the professional development resources we have, do we have like resume building, tutoring?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have online tutoring that's available through our BrainFuse services, and then we also have professional development that's offered through LinkedIn Learning, and that'll teach you some great things as simple as resume building to some more advanced things to advance within your field.
What do you think are the most popular digital materials used here, just in general?
In general, I would say that our most used digital app is going to be the Libby app. We have over 40,000 titles on Libby, and this year it's been visited by 18,000 unique users, and I'm looking to break 20,000. So if you're listening and you haven't checked out Libby, go check it out.
That's awesome. That's a lot.
So Libby is where you can find ebooks and audiobooks right in the palm of your hand, and make sure with using Libby, use the Notify Me function to indicate what books you have interest in. We use these statistics to help pick books for our community that suit them best.
Yeah, the Notify Me option's really cool on that. I'm always looking for ways to find newer books, so if that is helping the library.
Yeah, absolutely.
Figure out different genres or like something within that genre. Is that what it is? If you have a certain genre and you say Notify Me for a book?
Notify Me does is if we don't have the book added, it gives us statistics on what books that we don't have added to our collection that we might want to consider adding. And if we're seeing that on a lot of different titles or something like that, we adjust our spending to make sure that we're buying books that our community wants to read.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What is the most popular digital material for adults specifically?
Besides Libby, I would say we talked about before the LinkedIn Learning that's free. Fantastic business courses. And then if you are stuck in on a rainy Saturday, one resource that we have that I love is if you have to come up with a craft for the kids, Creative Bug has some great crafts. They have crafting also if you are a crafter and you need like your more advanced level, your crocheting and everything like that. But like I said, they ranges from all different levels, from beginner to different kids things to more advanced.
Being the previous Makerspace librarian here at the Toms River branch, I use Creative Bug all the time. We used to post them on social media every week. We used to watch videos in there and do the craft, or I would always promote it to people, especially homeschooling parents and students. It was a great way for them to get that craft in at home. It's a great resource. They do a lot of STEM and STEAM programs too on there, so that's fun.
Yes, absolutely. And then speaking of our younger crowd, we also have lots of digital resources for them as well. If you're a teen, then you can absolutely get ahead of the anime of Jujutsu Kaisen by heading over to Libby. We have the full manga there, everything that's come out. We have Harry Styles on our Freakle Music app. And then Hoopla is a great place that if you watch anime, we have some anime there. We have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We have Naruto on there, and you can just stream that from home on your phone or on your laptop or on your device otherwise.
All of it's free with the library card.
Absolutely. So all of that's free with your library card. No need to head on over to Netflix or Spotify or whatever. Ad-free and free with your card.
And what about for children?
So for children, one thing that I really love is our Canopy Kids. It has unlimited checkouts, and it offers great content like Sesame Street and Berenstain Bears and more. Libby also has books on there. We have a children's section on Libby and on Hoopla, and particularly on Hoopla, there's some great new binge passes. The Kellosaurus app that people really love, and also the entire Highlights collection.
Now, what about for senior services? What is like the most popular digital material used for them?
So for senior services, learning new skills can be really fun and important. So I would definitely direct people toward Universal Class because it has a lot to offer. It has classes in basic computer skills as well as more advanced self-help classes, things to learn writing, drawing, soap making, basically anything you can think of. I feel like Universal has a class there. And then, of course, like I can't say it enough, Libby really shines just because you can just move those books over onto, if you had Kindle or an e-reader, you can just pop on a playlist from Frequel Music, some quiet lo-fi music. We have a playlist for that. And just sit on your patio with your e-reader and enjoy.
I actually just bought a Kindle not that long ago because I'm running out of space. So it really is helpful. I use my Libby app to put the books on the Kindle. Now, usually it's easier with the Kindle Fire, but we do have instructions on how to get it downloaded from the normal Kindle, Paperwhite, or Nook.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
You can add it. You can move it over to those Kindles as well. And if you are confused, we have instructions on our website, but then also feel free to call any branch. I promise you, we have helped so many people get started over the years. They have started from the very basics. Like, I don't know how to use my phone even, and now they are pros, and they're telling me, when's the next book? Where is it coming from? So
Kindle on your phone is just great too to have, or Libby on your phone because you have it right there.
Absolutely. So, yeah, it's with you wherever you go. I just have like a little app folder on my phone for the library.
Yeah, absolutely. So with the senior services, is there anything else that comes to your mind in regards to them? I know here we have launch pads and memory books that you can also check out here, but is there anything else in specific?
Yeah, so if you can't make it into the library, to check out those launch pads, which have some really fun brain games loaded up on them. We also have access to your brain games. You can get them on Hoopla through a binge pass, or we have the New York Times crossword that you get access through Ocean County Library. And not just the crossword, they have really fun games on there too. If you see the one with the little bee, the spelling bee one, that's my favorite.
That's awesome. There's some fun things. It's really exciting. What is your favorite digital material to use for our library?
So if you couldn't tell already, I'm definitely addicted to Libby audiobooks. I listen while I'm doing the dishes, while I'm walking the dog, while I'm driving home from work here at the library. And like I said before, New York Times games are a favorite of mine. And then lastly, I love Frequel Music. I don't pay for the Spotify, so when I want to listen to music ad-free, which is most of the time because who wants to listen to ads, I just listen to my music on Frequel Music, whether that be I'm, going for a bike ride or a run, or just, again, driving home from work. It's just a nice, easy way to enjoy music without having to worry about commercials.
Now, kind of straying away from the questions I have for you, I want to go off what you just said. For the audiobook, so are you more of an audio listener, or do you prefer the actual physical copy, or are you partial to both?
I do both? A little bit of both. Okay. I do, but I would say that I wouldn't be in this position if I wasn't a big digital user. So, yes, I like the instant option. I like that I'm able to get it and I don't have to worry about picking up the holds or going into the branch. I like to just get it on the go. When I open up Libby, I just hit that Available Now button, and that's right at the top, and that just tells me what I can check out instantly, and then I
should have known that you would based off your position, but it's just you seem to use it everywhere you go, which is awesome, and that's the whole point of what you just said from the very beginning. It's a library literally at your fingertips, which is amazing. And then one last question for you. How can patrons and customers find more information about the digital services? I feel like we kind of covered this, but maybe just a gentle reminder.
Yeah, of course. So absolutely go to visit the oceancountylibrary.org. If you go at the top, books and more, and then digital materials, you'll find everything we have to offer there, along with links on how to get to them directly and information on how to help, every FAQ, and how to. And like I said before, if you are a first-time digital user, please do not be shy. Pop into the branch. I promise you everybody behind the counter is ready and willing to help.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for coming and talking to me about the digital materials, Sarah. We really appreciate it. Anyone that's listening should really come and check it out. Go on our website. Like Sarah said, pop in if you have any questions. Anyone here is willing to help you here.